to this beautiful sunny day on the screen that we can see here of this Mexican circuit. Man, I don't know about you, but I love this circuit. I absolutely love it.
I kind of like it, yes, but well, corner cutting punished you a lot here. So again, similar to last weekend, like Circuit of the Americas, it's gonna be also very important to stay out of the track limit, especially in that sector too, which is very easy to corner cut when trying to go so fast. Well, and you talk about sunny sky, but well, we see here that's a bit dark now in the real qualifying. Not sure if any rain may come. Many times it doesn't come, but with the sky so dark as it's now, it may be very possible later, maybe in this qualifying session.
Yeah, it'll be a very interesting race if it turns out to be a bit wet, um, especially in Sector 2. It's quite a technical sector down there, and same in Sector 3, approaching the grandstand as well.
Well, drivers have already started to come out of the pit lane. Both Alfa Romeos have done so. Adam and Sadok both gonna lead the field. Not sure if maybe they can even try a bit of a slipstream job, as Mexico's straight is a very long one. And well, also it's gonna be a very difficult start of the race, since the start is almost at the end of the straight, at the very back of the straight, and it's a long run into turn one. So yeah, classic chaos of Mexico and league racing. Let's see how drivers manage that today. But well, at the moment we have to see qualifying, who's gonna take pole today. 18 people on the lobby racing today, and well, now Alfa Romeo's leading the field into the first flying laps.
And looks like we might maybe think of a Ferrari just going a bit slow on the approach to turn one, although he's picked up speed now, so we now have a green track all around, so that's a good thing to see.
Well, the Alfa Romeos are already about to start their lap. We're gonna follow Sadok and compare his time to his teammate. There he is starting his flying lap to that long straight Mexico has at Sector 1. Short circuit, yes, but very long straight even here. Braking very late, taking the edge of the track. Third gear, second gear now, and third gear very quickly to exit the corner with the better straight line speed he can. Gonna finish that sector, and it's gonna be a 28.3. Now let's see what his teammate can do. Adam finishes on a 27.9, so not so fast as Sadok did. Now we got a yellow flag on Sector 2 and Sector 3, but nothing to worry about. It's green flag again. Sadok into the SS. That very difficult part of Mexico where you have to go fast but at the same time avoid that corner cutting to not invalidate your lap. 55.3 for Sadok. Now what can Adam do in that Sector 2? 55.6. So at the moment Sadok is dominating his teammate on this first flying lap. Sadok gonna cross the finish line, and it's gonna be a 115.6. Now Adam is finishing the lap, and it's going to be 114.8. So finally Adam went faster. Maybe I was wrong when counting time, but well, Adam Kev now goes up into P1. Our winner from last weekend at the USA, 114.7, and Adam only 1/10 lower than him. John Fast now goes up into P3, and now Boss Gohan takes P1 at 114.5. Getting a very close field at the moment, at least from P1 to P5. Sadok a bit far behind, more than 1 second lower than Boss Gohan, but still very close between every driver here that has already set a time.
Yeah, I'm just on board with Sadok here as he's currently approaching the S's. It's a very tricky part of the circuit to get wrong here. And especially when your tyre starts getting a bit more worn out, you'll find that the car starts to sort of drift more out to the outside of the track, and it just can absolutely ruin your race if you go too far and exceed the limits.
Now I am on board with A Gaming, who is finishing his lap currently on the last corner. Let's see where this can place him in the grid. Finishing the lap is going to be P7 for him at 1:15.1, but as we can see, grid is very close. From P1 to P11 there's only 1 second of difference. So at the moment, very close grid, as I've been saying, and we still are missing time from 4 people here. Juventino's done on P13. He's usually faster than that, but well, today 1.2 seconds away from the lead. Let's see if he can improve in the coming minutes. Still 12 more minutes to go, so it's gonna be a long run to the end of this qualifying. We see Ash is only 39,000 of a second behind Boss Gohan. Boss Gohan never got a pole, if I'm not wrong, this season at least, and well, he's now on P1, so it may be the first time he does get a good result on qualifying, and a P1, why not? First ever pole position for him.
Yeah, let's just hope he can maintain that pole position, that we don't give him the commentator's curse, hopefully.
Let's hope not. But well, with 12 minutes to go, anything really can happen. I think anyone, even I think till Adam could go up into P1, as it's very close, only 3 tenths behind. I would say it's gonna be between these 6, top 6. Only 3 tenths separate them. Then A Gaming with 6 tenths behind, a bit more far, so it's gonna be more difficult for him to get into P1. Well, now Flems improves. P3, I think, not sure if he was one of the guys missing time, but well, now it's only 1 tenth behind Boss Gohan, so he is now getting into the battle for pole position. Tick and Phantom both on an out lap, the only drivers missing a time on this quali.
Yeah, it does look though as Phantom has maybe got an invalidated time though.
No, he's still on an out lap. He's still gonna start his lap.
Yeah, it's just the map data is just showing a red track at the moment for him. Now it looks as though he has got his time.
Yeah, now
starting
he has started his. Yes, now he has started his flying lap. Let's see how his pace is. Going to the edge to take turn 1. Down into second. Now he invalidates. So it's lap over for him.
Yeah.
And Echo's left the session. Let's hope he can join back and not miss any more time on qualifying. He currently is on. Well, coming back into qualifying, Tick has already started his lap. Also one of the 2 drivers we are missing. Also going to the edge to take turn 1, and now not cutting corners, same as Phantom did. Have a yellow flag on sector 1, that's not big problem. 27.8 setting on sector 1. Coming into the SS, I think he didn't get a very good exit of that corner, so he may have lost a bit of time, and now he's gonna invalidate. He cuts completely the corner, and that's lap over for him. Now I am on board with Ash. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's alright, man.
Okay, now I am board with Sorry again.
Yeah, it looks as though we've got a Haas coming up to in sector 3 here. There's missing their end plates, it seems. So if any drivers are coming up to the grandstand, you know, just take a little bit of care here.
Yeah, I'm watching him now. He is gonna go into the pit lane. He got a complete broken wing.
And Ash sets the fastest time of 1 minute 14.044.
And now A Gaming follows with a 3 times lower time, but well, getting closer. Ash set a very strong time. Now let's see if the other guys can catch with that.
We've got a, looks like a racing point pulled over on the second DRS straight at the moment. Probably just waiting for a clear bit of track so he can safely get past.
Flash now into P2 and misses only by 21 thousandths of a second with Ash. Again, getting very close into the lead. We'll probably keep seeing more improvements. I'm now on board with Atom Kev, our winner from last weekend at the USA. It's currently on P9. It's not a good place to start the race. Well, let's see how much can he improve. He's 6 tenths down. Only improving 92 thousandths of a second in Sector 1. At the moment, it's not looking good for him. But, well, let's see on the Sector 2 with all those S's. How fast can he take them? Gets a good exit, decent exit of the SS, the start of the SS, going very fast. Not corner cutting, but now he's gonna invalidate his time, goes a bit wide, and that's enough to completely invalidate his lap. And well, probably only one more chance he'll have to get a better time. He's now cutting massively the corner to win a bit of time and go quickly into the pit lane. Nox now has been able to improve into P3, only 1 tenth lower than Ash. Now the guy who was leading the qualifying for some time, Boss Gohan, wants to recover now. He's P1. Only improving 92 thousandths of a second is not gonna be enough unless he pulls a massive Sector 3. Taking last corner and into the finish line. He's gonna set 114.5, didn't only improve 1 thousandth of a second, which doesn't help at all. Adam has also been able to improve into P6, almost 5 tenths lower than Ash, but still very close.
Yeah, it's not long left to go in this qualifying session. We only got about 4 minutes and 45 seconds, so this one's actually gone, I think, a lot quicker than what last week's one was, I think. Definitely feels like it.
Yeah, time feels like it flies when you have a lot to watch. This time we have many things to watch. It's so close between many people here. As we can see, from P1 to P8, only 5 tenths separate them. Something interesting also to say is that A Gaming is now out on medium tires, so he's not trying to go for another lap or just, well, trying to warm up. Now he's going into the building, probably gonna change for softs. So I talk a bit early. If with 4 minutes remaining, it's still possible to do that.
Yeah, if any drivers want to head out and get maybe a new lap time or anything, now would definitely be the time to do it.
Most people currently now on the pit lane. I'm gonna follow Tick, who is Currently on P11, it's the only driver who's setting a lap, as Flems, who is on P5, is out, but not in a hot lap at the moment. Most people are gonna start coming out, everyone is gonna start coming out in just some seconds, as we only have 3 more minutes remaining. Tiggs is also not on a good lap, so gonna change him now. And Eckhart finally is being able to join. We have 19 drivers then racing. He's gonna start his lap. Only chance he will have to set a lap. The only driver now who hasn't done one because he wasn't in the lobby previously. Gonna go on board with him for a moment. No, I think I'm gonna follow Atom Kev. Really want to see what this guy can do. Our pole sitter and winner from last weekend should be able to pull a very good lap. And now he is 2 tenths faster on Sector 1. Definitely gonna be challenging for Paul if he does a good lap. He doesn't invalidate as he did previously. Faster exit on the SS that the one he did before, but I think he got a bit wide this time. Not gonna invalidate, but not sure how much time he may have won or lost. Only 1 tenth improving now on Sector 2. Not gonna be enough to put him on pole, but it's gonna send him at least 1 place up. Let's see his Sector 3. P4 for Atom Kev, 2.5 tenths lower than Ash. And well, that was his last chance for a quality lap. It's P4 for him.
P4 is still not a bad place to sit on the grid here in Mexico, though. You're still a little bit...
No, definitely not. Oh, sorry?
Yeah, you're still a little bit towards the front. You've only got about 3 drivers in front of you to get past compared to, say, being at the back.
What I was going to say is that, well, anything can happen in that first run into turn 1, as you will have massive slipstream. You never know who's gonna end on P1 after that start of the race. It's one of the more difficult starts, the one in Mexico. On board with Ash, who is 1 tenth faster on Sector 2, and now he lost a bit his car. That's lap over for him. He's not gonna be able to defend his pole. Well, he'll have maybe 1 more chance to do a lap. No, he's now into the pit lane. He got blocked on that last sector. Definitely not happy with that. On board with Nox now, who is only 1 tenth behind Ash. Non-Ash nor Fledge are gonna be able to improve, so why not pole position for Nox? Maybe something possible. It's not far behind at all. On Sector 2, improving 1 tenth. 1 tenth, and he's very, very close into pole now. Let's see how he does on that final sector. Needed some more thousands to be completely on pole position. Now into the finish line. P1 for Nox, provisional pole position now, unless someone managed to defeat that.
He set himself a very good time though, of 1 minute 13.891. That's a very quick time around here.
Yeah, he's gonna be the first driver to go down the 114, and the first driver to set a 113, and the only one, 113.8. Let's see if someone else can do something about that. A-Gaming has already DNF qualifying. We are now with Flems, who is being blocked by a Ferrari on his quali lap. Completely blocked by a Ferrari. Phantom's also being blocked by an AF, but will have his lap invalidated already. So it's gonna be Nox who's gonna be on pole position today. Remember, he was challenging for the win last weekend. Safety car didn't play good for him, made a mistake getting a drive-through that cost him the possible win. But today he starts on pole position and is gonna be looking for another chance of taking a win in his only second race on FRL.
Yeah, it was a little bit unlucky for him last week, but you know, hopefully he comes into this race here, you know, with a lot of confidence, and we'll be able to hopefully get that race win that he wants.
Well, but he's gonna have a lot of challenging guys here, a lot of challengers, because as we can see, grid is very close. If we are realistic, well, from P1 to P6, less than 5 tenths, then we may discuss about the drivers out of those 5 tenths, but well, he's gonna have at least, I think, 5 more possible challengers for this race win. It's very close, and with Mexico very long straight and DRS, it's very easy to hold with other drivers, I think so. It's not a difficult track. So we may be seeing a very big train on all this race unless something happens.
Yeah, Mexico is one of those tracks that you'll typically get a train on at some parts.
Okay, so looks dry weather for this race, as usually.
Yeah, now
it'll
be very interesting what sort of setups these drivers have selected, since Mexico is the highest circuit on the calendar. I think they were saying it's something like about 2,000 meters or so above the sea level, so it's quite a high track up. So it'll be very interesting to see if they've gone for maybe a setup with a little bit more higher downforce, or one with very little downforce, you know, and trying to go for that straight line speed.
Yeah, and they're definitely gonna need it, because to defend, most of all, it's gonna be very difficult to defend that position here with all the slipstream and the DRS you get on that, as you said, very long straight. And well, it's gonna be very important at the start too. Formation lap is on already. Something also very important on this track is the strategy, as tires degrade very quickly here. So we may be seeing, most people are gonna be on 2-stop strategy, from soft to medium and soft again. Or another possible strategy would be a medium hard. Even a soft hard is, I don't think it's gonna be a good strategy. It still degrades a lot the tires. So I think the most recommended strategy would be 2 stops, soft, medium, soft, soft, medium, or 1 stop, a medium hard strategy.
Yeah, definitely, probably a 2-stop strategy for a lot of these drivers, is they are pretty much, looks as though most of them are all on soft tyres. Echo is on a set of medium, so he might go for a, and so is Steve Dew. He's also on a set of medium. Same with. Let's see if we've got any other drivers. Huge is on a set of mediums. And yeah, those 3 drivers. So they might be going for a 1-stop strategy today, maybe.
Yeah, I think they may be going, or they can also think about changing it to soft. But well, every other driver I think is gonna go for a 2-stop strategy, definitely. As everyone's on the soft tires, so these 3 guys are the only ones I think could go for realistically a 1-stop strategy. And well, here we are about to start the race. Everyone is taking their place on the grid. Johnny Boy is gonna take the last spot. And we can finally start this Mexican Grand Prix. Let's see who's gonna be leading after turn 1, which usually may be very chaotic, but let's hope these drivers manage to get the cleanest start possible, but aggressive and fun at the same time.
we currently have 5 red lights. And away we go for the Mexican Grand Prix.
I think Ash gets a better start than Knox, but well, Knox has those meters of advantage. Let's see if Ash tries to send a dive into that turn 1. Getting very close. Boss Gohan is already up into P3. Who's gonna take the lead of the race? Knox managed to hold it by the outside. Oh, and then Ash crashes. Ash touches, but I think he didn't get any damage. But well, Reynolds behind get damage. I think was Phantom. Adam gets up into P2. Not sure if he. I think he didn't get any damage. Safety car on lap 1. Well, typical chaos on turn 1 on Mexico, as I was saying. Knox did a very good maneuver to hold that P1. Ash got the better start, but finally Knox managed to hold him to P1. Now a bit of an accident going on down there on the grid, down on the safety car. People getting 5-second time penalties for contact. And well, we can see Atom Kev has won 3 places on that start. Then Phantom won 4 places, so it's Reynolds have won a lot of positions in that start.
Yeah, Dark Lord gained a few positions as well.
Yeah, 5 places. He's even won more places than both Reynolds. Ash into the pit lane now. Flash 2. But Ash didn't get any damage. He's only going for the stop because of the strategy. Not sure if it's gonna be the correct strategy. He has decided to go for hearts. But on this track, those hearts are not gonna get to the end of the race, so he still needs to do one more stop.
Looks as though we've got a the Haas of Zabi, who is still out, and he's got front wing damage on the left, it seems, as well. I don't know what
he does.
Seems to be like a little bit of a silly move there, staying out, especially under safety car. It's a free pit stop, you know. You can easily get that wing changed, and it won't cost you much time. Staying out with a damaged wing is just going to cost you a lot of time.
Well, I suppose he should dive into the pit lane at the end of this lap. I'm not sure why he didn't do before, unless he just got that damage and after he passed the pit lane entry on this lap. Not sure. But well, he should dive into the pit lane now. There he goes into the pit lane, goes Sabiyaka. Definitely had to. And what I have to say, Johnny Boy, who started last this race, is now on P11, so he's the driver who has won the more places in this race, from P19 to P11, with all that chaos that went in front of him. All the driver that won a lot of places, as you said previously, is Dark Lord, who is now into P4 of the race. And well, Renault drivers, who we already know, won a lot of places, and now it's at the moment a 2-3 for them.
Yeah, it'll be actually probably it'll be really cool to see them hold that you know, double podiums for the rest of the race, but unfortunately anything can happen. We're still in the early stages of this.
Well, safety car I think is gonna stay one more lap, as we still have the Haas of Sabiyaka, who hasn't get with the group. Usually safety car stays till everyone is together in the group, in the pile-up. So as it's not, I suppose safety car is still gonna wait one more lap to go away, which is a bit frustrating, as I want to see racing. We've already had 3 laps of safety car, and we're gonna have one more. 4 laps of safety car. It's a very long period for it to stay out.
Yeah, a typical safety car normally stays out for probably around 3 laps, so typically anything longer than 3 laps is, you know, quite a distance for it to stay.
Well, it should be going out on this lap for sure. Checking about who has stopped. Only from P14 to last place have done a stop. Ash has went for the hard tires, then Flesh has gone for the medium tires, Juventino for the hards, Tick for the mediums, Euch for the hards, and Savillaka for the mediums. A lot of different strategies we are going to be seeing from this guy who have pitted. Ekot is the only driver on the mediums who hasn't pitted. He started on those tires. Then everyone else hasn't stopped and is on the soft tires.
Yeah, it's always always like a toss of the coin essentially when you get a lap 1 safety car, you know, and you're still on, you know, pretty new soft tires. Do you come into the pits to do an early stop onto the strategy that you've selected, or do you want to stay out a little bit longer on those soft tires and actually really work them into the track?
Maybe something that could work could be a medium strategy if you decided to pit. But still, we're not really sure about that. You would make 1 stop less than your rivals. You're gonna make 2 stops. It could be interesting, and we can see that with Flesh, who has gone for the mediums and probably gonna go for 1 more stop on the mediums. So gonna keep an eye on him. Well, safety car is gonna come out on this lap. Oh, what happened?
We've just had a collision between Nooks and Adam Kev. Nooks has been given a 5-second penalty, and
okay,
Adam Kev has a little bit of wing damage, so he's having to come in and make an extra stop.
And Knox already in front, 1.2 seconds in front of Phantom. He's already built a gap more than DRS range. Let's see if Phantom is able to catch back or not. If not, and Knox has better pace, he can start pulling away, but not now. Phantom catches Knox, and well, Knox, that's gonna cost him when he makes his stop. Gonna lose 5 seconds, and with a very close grid we have now, that may definitely complicate him a lot.
Got a pretty long train going through Sector 2 through the S's right now. It's not entirely a place on the track you want to sort of be a part of the train for, as you know, when you're pretty much directly behind another car, you lose about 50% of your downforce effectiveness, so pretty much having to fight the controls essentially to try and maintain the line.
Yeah, definitely a lot of dirty air we're gonna have here on this train. We have like a 10-car train really. Boss Gohan has started to lose a bit. Well, Flem's now attacking him. He goes down the inside, but Boss Gohan tries to defend that one, but he can't. He'll gonna go yellow flag on sector 1. What's happened there? It's well, we have green again. Boss Gohan was attacking Flems, and now train is caught. As with Boss Gohan and Flem's battle, they are already 2 seconds down from Dark Lord and Phantom and Nox, so only a 3-car train for the lead currently. Well, now Phantom and Dark Lord are battling, so this is gonna allow Nox to start pulling away a bit. 1.3 seconds, and well, he definitely needs that because he's gonna lose 5 seconds anyway when he pits. So all he has to do now is try to pull away the more he can. If he's able to pull away 5 seconds, that's gonna be great for him.
Yeah,
Well,
Nook's,
DRS is enabled now. Oh, sorry.
yeah, Nook still does have his 5-second penalty though that he will need to serve. So that will cost him a lot of time actually in his pit box.
Yeah, it definitely will cost him a lot of time, but if he now has the pace on these laps to build a bit of a gap, not sure if even 5 seconds, but well, if he is able to build a bit, at least something, well, he may not cost him so much. Now, Dark Lord and Phantom are having a very hard battle between them. This has allowed Boss Gohan to close back. Nox is already 2.1 seconds in front. This is playing perfect for him. He needs 3 more seconds to pit and still virtually be leading this race. Slams now gets a 3-second time penalty. Phantom's also got a 3-second time penalty. And well, Nox is already 2.5 seconds in front.
Yeah, and Adam Kev has set the fastest lap time of the race as well at the moment, so he's definitely showing his pace right now as he wants to try and get that winner for Nooks.
Yeah, it was gonna be very difficult as he had to pit just immediately after the relaunch. He is still very far behind even from the driver in front of him. Savijakas DNF the race now, but he did it on the pit lane, so we are not gonna have... Ooh. No, he didn't do it on the pit lane, so... Yeah, safety car, and well, this is gonna help Atom Kev catch back with the grid, and well, we are definitely probably now gonna start seeing the pit stops. Nox probably gonna dive into the pit lane for his first stop. Not really sure how did that happen. How did
Johnny gets a drive-through penalty.
Crashed. Huh?
Johnny gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety cars.
Yeah, well, probably not gonna cost him too much. Really, he's still last on the field now, so well, yeah, but still gonna cost him a lot of time. Gonna lose the train, but not really gonna lose any places. What I was saying is, how did Sabijaka crash happen? He crashed on the straight, so that's definitely a weird crash, I have to say. Would have been good to see that.
Yeah, it was a very weird, definitely a really weird crash for that one. Although he might have put his tyres on the curb, maybe on the outside, and that might have sent him into the wall. But there's actually...
Maybe that...
Yeah.
Well, Nox now into the pit lane. He's serving that 5-second time penalty, and he's gonna be behind Phantom and Dark Lord. This has cost Nox 2 places. But well, 2 places that he was probably still gonna lose because Dark Lord and Phantom, both of them are on softs now. So he would still probably have got overtaken, so he's not cost him really too much. Nox now he's free of penalties. And well, this turns Dark Lord into our virtual leader probably, or maybe even Flash, but he's on 6-lap old mediums.
Still is
well,
possible,
the only driver who...
Still is possible to take those medium tyres that Fletch has on, take them quite a distance.
Yeah, but now he's gonna have the tire disadvantage. Let's see how much he can hold the guys behind him. But well, he also has Tick to defend, maybe work like a bit of a barrier as he is on the same condition as him. Then he has Elch who is on hards. But well, gonna be still very difficult to stop Dark Lord and Phantom, the soft runners. Something interesting is that Boss Gohan is the only driver who has stayed out, and he has stayed out on degraded soft tires. So he's taking a very risky strategy as he's most possibly gonna be overtaken very easily after the relaunch. He doesn't have the weapons to defend.
got a little bit of a train coming towards the end of the main straight at the moment. So
yeah, we still need some people to catch with the safety car. Sweaty Sager, the only driver who needs to do, and probably safety car may go out on this lap. Yeah, every driver is gonna be in the train before the last sector, so I think, yeah, it should be going out on this lap. Again, relaunch is gonna be a very interesting to watch. Boss Gohan, who should have slower car now because of those tires, gonna be relaunching the race. We'll see Flash try to send an attack. Is it gonna be enough straight line speeds? The question then.
yeah, the top 4 drivers will have a little bit of a hard time trying to keep everyone else behind them. You know, as everyone else is pretty much on fresher tyres compared to what those top 4 are, as safety cars coming in this lap.
We can see now everyone warming up their tires. Boss Gohan probably gonna do the trick everyone does to relaunch the race. Still, safety car hasn't gone so build a lot of distance with Boss Gohan, but well, now Boss Gohan's gonna wait into the line there to relaunch the race. There he goes. Boss Gohan relaunched the race, but Flash gets a very good reaction. Now Boss Gohan going to the inside to close the door, cutting a bit of the slipstream too. It's not gonna be enough straight line speed for him to attack. Someone gonna go for a dive on there. Elch tries to do Darlo and Phantom battling. Phantom's now lost a place with Nox. Nox goes up into P6. Nox now gonna try to attack Elch also. A lot of tire advantage for Nox. Gonna try to break the latest. And he does, locking his tires, but finally managed to get the move done. It's up into P5. And well, this plays perfect for him as one of his closest rivals, Phantom, is now down into P8. Atom Kev's now back into contention. He's on P7 now. That safety car saved him from the accident he had at the previous relaunch. Now Nox only 3 tenths behind Darklord, who is his other rival. Yellow flag on sector 2, and what's in the semis around is Phantom. Phantom's crashed. Looked like he doesn't look to have damage, but lost a lot of time there.
Yeah, I think Phantom was just got himself a little bit loose going through the S's, so you know, he obviously must have decided to just pull off into the runoff area and just let everyone else go past.
Flash on the attack of Boss Gohan now. Flash is attacking Boss Gohan down the inside, getting the move done and takes the lead of the race now. Sorry for interrupting you, but it was very important. It was for the lead of the race.
As Phantom retires, hopefully it was in the pits. It looks like it was.
Has retired.
Yeah, Phantom retired is on the pits, so that's at least a plus to see.
Darklord now takes P2 of the race and probably gonna have an easy move on Flash too. Nox still have to overtake 2 more guys in front to be back. Stick with Darklord. Atom Kev is now at the back of Nox too. Darklord now takes the lead of the race by the outside, overtakes Flash. Definitely had to happen. Oh, we have another Haas spawn.
Ooh, sweet.
Yes, a Haas in the wall. Yeah. And safety car, another safety car. Third safety car of the race, and yeah, it's getting very crazy. Boss Gohan now is into the pit lane. Euch also into the pit lane now. Probably gonna be on medium tires. No, Boss Gohan is on hards. Euch does go for mediums.
Jesus Christ, run. Calm down.
I think at this point we will have more laps of safety car than laps of racing.
Now all we have to do is just wait for that long train to form again. Though it appears Dark Lord will be the one that'll be starting off once we go to our restart.
Yeah, but not sure if that's what he wanted, as he was some fresh softs. So he probably wanted to build a gap, push with all he could, and now the safety car is not gonna allow him to do so. He's gonna have more degraded tires when the relaunch of the race. And Nox may have better weapons now to attack on the coming laps with Dark Lord's degradation. So, well, the moment looks like the race is gonna be between Dark Lord, Nox, and Atom Kev. I think these three are the ones who are gonna be fighting for the win today. Flash and Tick don't really have those weapons to fight, as are on very old medium tires.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Epitane's strategist will put out to these drivers today. Whether they'll put out a new strategy right now, or whether they're going to keep their current one.
Well, I think they are going to keep the current one, as they only need to do one more stop, and they can do it now because tires are not going to last to the end of the race. So they just have to wait. Darlo should be pitting in some laps for fresh medium tires. Then Nox should be pitting, Nox and Adam Kev in some laps should be pitting for fresh soft tires, so they are gonna be faster at the end of the race. So it depends now in Dark Lord if he's able to build a gap between him and Nox and Adam Kev. If not, he's gonna be overtaken very easily, most probably at the end of the race, as both rivals are gonna come out on soft tires, faster tires, while he's obligatory gonna have to be on the mediums.
Yeah,
So
Adam,
safety car is out on this lap.
yeah, Adam Kev's actually done pretty well for himself as well so far. From pretty much being, you know, at the back of the pack, he's now got himself up into P5.
Yeah, he first was very unlucky with the crash, then next safety car saved him, and back into contention. We are gonna see the relaunch. Dark Lord is gonna relaunch the race, and well, I think Flash fell asleep this time a bit. No, he didn't, because Dark Lord is the one who fell asleep this time. And Flash is gonna have the better exit, he's gonna have all this slipstream, getting the move done on Dark Lord down the inside, who's gonna break the latest.
Ooh.
Oh, and then crash, Nox DNFs the race, very unfortunate for him, crash with Teak, one of our favorites to win this race, unlucky again, same as last weekend. This time it's over for him already, nothing else he can do about it.
It doesn't look like we'll have another safety car out, so at least we don't have the race fully neutralized, which is sort of good in a way. You just get to see some more close action.
And while Flash being able to overtake Dark Lord on those very degraded tires, now let's see how he managed to hold him. It's gonna be very difficult, probably it's not gonna be possible, but this is gonna cost definitely time to Dark Lord, who now gets a 3-second time penalty. We have to see that coming to the next straight. Atom Kev doesn't have much tire difference with Flash, only 3 lap tire old difference. Now on board with Dark Lord, who doesn't have more ERS to play on this lap, he'll have on the next one. He's trying to go for it now. Flash covers the inside, cutting also a bit the slipstream.
We have a Haas. Haas bosses out of the race.
Boss going out.
And we have another safety car.
4th safety car of the race. This race getting very crazy. 4 DNFs already and 4th safety car of the race. As I said before, This race is more of safety car than a racing itself. So Bermaylander is gonna be the protagonist of this Mexican Grand Prix more than the drivers itself.
And this race is sort of turning into like a little bit of a Sunday drive pace, and I mean, if I wanted to see that, I'll just take my own car out and drive it around town.
Well, let's see if now someone decides to pit, because it's lap 16. I think they could go for mediums and try to go to the end of the race. I think they would save a lot of time with the pit stop. Well, let's see if someone takes that decision. Maybe Flesh could do, as he's with very old mediums now. He decides not to do. Atom Kev does. Dark Lord does the same. Dark Lord gonna change for hard tires. That's a very strange decision. Atom Kev has changed for mediums. Tig also has stopped for hards. Juventino is also going out for medium tires. Sweaty is gonna pit also for the hard tires. Well, let's see who gets the better strategy decision. And we have a very open race now to the end.
Yeah, we currently have 15 drivers still in this race, so field's gotten a little bit smaller. But there's definitely still enough drivers in here to form a little small trains here and there.
Yeah, well, but we have people on a lot of different strategies. Let's see now which of those works the best.
Yeah, strategy is definitely sort of now starting to come into play here. You know, we're sort of around that midway mark of the race, so a lot of these drivers will be hoping that their team strategist has made the right call and put them on the right strategies to hopefully get them some nice points for this race.
But what I really hope is that this is definitely the last safety car of the race, as we've almost not seen any of racing apart from the chaos. So I really hope there's no more safety car to the end.
Yeah, 100% agree with you as well. I want to see some good racing, not some, safety cars every 2-3 laps.
Well, now I'm not really sure if safety car is gonna go out on this lap, as Juventino still hasn't catch with the group. So yeah, many times, as I was saying, safety car doesn't go out unless everyone is together in the group. Let's find out. No, it is on this lap, thankfully. Now let's see how this relaunch goes, and let's hope it's very clean and not chaos like this race has been. Oh, and we already have some chaos with Twig and Sweaty Sager making a bit of contact, but it's not something big. 15 people remain on this race. Fletch is gonna relaunch now. Behind him comes Adam. On board with Adam, and on the relaunch, not so good relaunch for Flash. Now Adam's gonna be on his slipstream, and using all the ERS he can, he's gonna get the move done. Adam's gonna take the lead of the race. Flash doesn't have the weapons to defend, also he's on very degraded tires. His teammate John Fans is on way fresher tires than him, so not sure if there's gonna be any team orders there. A Gaming now also getting involved in this battle for the lead, and Ash is back also on this race. Yeah, he's let him by now. John Fans is through. Yellow flag once again on sector 1, and what is it this time? It's Elch who's around and has crashed. Sadok's also, something's happened to Sadok. What's happened there?
He looks like he's got end plate damage on the left by the looks.
Yeah, but well, very crazy start once again. Thankfully there's no safety car this time, and Sadok's DNF the race. Sadok's DNF the...
He did it while he was on the track, so again, that's a massive no-no there. Could end up actually losing his seat because of it.
Back into the race, A Gaming is trying to attack Flash with some very old mediums now. Darklord pits. Darklord, something happened to Darklord there. Got some damage, and another of our guys who was fighting for the win. Now race is destroyed if no safety car comes out. But well, we've already have enough of that. Adam now is leading the race. Second comes John Fans. Then Flash is being able to hold A Gaming, and is still being able to hold the train. Atom Kevin, the alternative strategy, is on P8 currently. He's gonna have to win some places to make his strategy work.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a shame that Adam Kev has dropped down to P8 when he was up in P5, I think it was, with that safety car earlier. So a little bit of a shame that he's dropped places, but he's definitely got the pace to get himself back up into the top 3 of the race, that's for certain.
He actually dropped places because I think he's trying to go for... he stopped when the safety car came out, so he's trying to get with those mediums to the end of the race. That's why he went down into P8. Actually, he has won some places. And we're having battle for the lead here. John Fans down the inside, gets the move done on Adam. Have a new race leader. But well, now Adam's gonna have the chance to fight this one back with the DRS enabled. A Gaming now getting the move done on Flash. A Gaming takes P3 of the race. Can Flash fight this one back? Gonna be very difficult. Locking a bit his tires, almost crashing into the back of A Gaming. Now Ash gonna be the next one to try to get an overtake on Flash. Flash with those very degraded tires, only trying to extend them so he can come out on the softs.
Clemens makes a good move on Echo, just on the approach to the grandstand. A very nice move, but Echo does a nice switchback. And
Adam Kevs also got through. Flames lost a lot of... and Flash spun, almost lost the car there. Ash into the pit lane. Got damage also, and well, that's very unfortunate.
And Darklord sets the fastest lap time up with 1 minute 17.516.
Well, we keep following this battle for the lead between John Fans, Adam, and A Gaming. Flash has already lost a lot of time there. Oh, and Tiki's into the wall. Tiki's into the wall. Very hard accident. Let's hope this doesn't bring any more safety cars. He's back into the track. But yeah, that race is ruined. Well, now, what could save him is a safety car. But if it doesn't come out, it's a race ruined for Tik also. Same as for Ash and for Dark Lord. A lot of chaos going on this Mexican Grand Prix. Now Adam is on the attack of John Fans, gonna go down the inside. Gets the move done and retakes the lead of the race. Yellow flag on Sector 3 now.
Yeah, Tik was the cause of that yellow flag. That wing damage he's received is definitely hindering the control of his car. That's why he caused that yellow flag.
Tik now DNFs on the pit lane. Thought there was no more reason to continue, and this lets us with 13 more drivers on this race. Only 13 drivers in this race. Adam Kev has already been able to recover into P5, and yeah, strategy may play perfectly for him. Now John Fans once again, they keep overtaking each other, both John Fans and Adam. Let's see if John Fans is able to get the move done on Adam this time. But A Gaming looks to be closer to John Fans now. A Gaming gonna be able to do so. This is on the slipstream. Also Adam now saving a bit his ERS. No need to push so hard as John Fans was very behind. Very interesting battle between these three for the lead of the race. A Gaming seems to have the better straight line speed. Now down the inside goes A Gaming. Gets the move done on John Fans. Now new second of the race.
It was definitely a very clean move by AA Gaming there on John. Very nice clean move on the inside there.
Yeah, very clean move. After all the chaos we've had, we needed a clean battle, and well, A Gaming has gave us one. Clean and aggressive at the same time. But well, now he has lost DRS to Adam. Let's see if he can catch back. 1.2 the gap, 1.1. He's not gonna have DRS in the next straight, and this is gonna allow John Fans to have a new look on him. Also, Fletch, even with those very old tires, being able to hold with them, not so far behind.
And Adam Kevs has got himself back up into P5 here. So, it's still a little bit behind Fletch at the moment, although we are only on lap 25 at the moment, so we've still got a little bit of a way to go.
Well, people in front of him are gonna start pitting at any moment, I suppose. At least Flash has to. Gonna be very aggressive strategy if they don't pit. Adam gets a 3-second time penalty now. A Gaming doing what he can to get DRS with Adam. Oh, and Juventino's DNF, another DNF on this race. Hard crush looks to be, and this virtual safety car.
Ooh,
this is gonna help.
That does look like a very large crash in that background there.
Oh, and A Gaming has stayed out. Oh, and Sweat is now gonna be on P2. Oh, Echo's gone for the intermediate tires. What's going on here? Darlord gets a drive-through penalty if race couldn't gone worth for him. While Enekot has destroyed his race himself, going into those intermediate tires. Well, Sweaty Sagar and Johnny Boy are in P2 and P5 at the moment. Something very surprising indeed, after they've driven almost all the race at the back of the grid of the field. But well, they're gonna be overtaken very soon, as it looks like. Oh, very aggressive defensive move he tries. Johnny Boy is in P4 but goes wide and hits the wall. Very weird racing was that. He's already down into P6. Gaming is into the pit and now it's gonna come out on soft, and Sweaty Sagar is now their new race leader.
Though Sweaty does have 13 seconds worth of penalty, so he's definitely got a massive lead he has to build up.
So Adam's gonna win this race because he's 8.8 seconds in front of Gaming, with only 3 more second penalties than Gaming has. Should be an easy move on Sweaty Sagar. Then he has freeway into the end.
Yeah, I think you might actually be right. I think I'm just checking check the penalties, and we can try to figure out.
Yeah, Adam should win this race. If nothing weird happens, he's gonna win this race. Should be an easy move on Sweaty Sagar. DRS open for him. Goes down the inside. Nothing Sweaty Sagar can do about it. And Adam takes the lead of the race. Adam's gonna take his second win today, most probably, as it looks like.
And Adam Kev sets the fastest lap time of the race at the moment with a 1 minute 16.812. So he's definitely showing the pace on those soft tyres. Ooh, Johnny's got wing damage as well on the front left, I believe. Yes. So he'll definitely need to come into the pits.
Well, I think he still may be able to get 1 point on this race. He comes in front of Eckert. Now, Adam sets the fastest lap of the race. He may take 26 points today. John Fans attacking Gaming. Gaming can't defend. He doesn't have any DRS to do. Now John Fans on the DRS and slipstream. Dark Lord is into the pit lane again. What's happened to him? Oh, I think he had a drive-through. No, he changing for fresh softs. And Johnny has decided to stay out, even with the damage.
I don't know how long AA Gaming will be able to hold off John and Flems though, We are in the closing stages of the race at the moment, but they are very close behind them. And in fact, the 3 cars behind AA Gaming also DRS as well.
But AA Gaming is doing a very good job now holding the train. He has a bit more ERS than John Fans has, and also looks to have very good straight line speed. It's a 4-car train what we have here. This is gonna be the interesting thing to watch. Watch to these final laps as Ash, Euch, Johnny Boy, Eckott. Well, Eckott being attacked by Flash now. But yeah, these guys most on their own race, no one to fight against. Only this battle between Flash and Eckott for P10. John Fans goes a bit wide there, trying to attack AA Gaming. John Fans doesn't get a good exit out of that corner. Is he gonna be attacked now? Atom Kev's also trying to send an attack on Flames. DRS and ERS activated for Atom Kev. Gonna try to get a move down by the inside. Ooh. He sends dive bomb. Oh, that was very close, but finally managed at least to overtake Flames. Takes that P5 of the race. And well, they are getting close into Sweaty Sagar, only 1.8 seconds behind. Is AA Gaming behind him. Adam completely flying right now. Nothing he has to worry about. 8 seconds already in front of Sweaty Sagar. More than 9 seconds in front of AA Gaming. Well, AA Gaming is already back at Sweaty Sagar now. Gonna be very interesting how these 4 guys manage to deal with him, to overtake him as soon as they can. Well, now AA Gaming is gonna have DRS to defend from John Fans on this lap. Maybe could even try to save a bit of his ERS.
Really thinking AA might have made a move on the inside down into turn 1, although he's going around the outside of them, the chicane. But he makes the move stick, as John Fans is right on the tail of Sweaty as well. Oh, this is a very tight battle.
Oh, and spins! Sweaty is off the track, he's gonna lose a lot of places in that maneuver. He's rejoined just in front of Ash. Ash is gonna be on the attack, and they made a bit of contact. No, they don't. But yeah, that cost a lot of time for Sweaty Sagar. Down into P6. Now, going back, Eckott chase Johnny Boy. They are very close to contact. Oh, and they make contact. Eckott is in the wall. Eckott has wing damage now. Oh, and something's happened in front. Atom Kev's got in front of John Fans too. Atom Kev is up into P3 now. Oh, John Fans has 17-second penalties. I didn't notice that. So it's now a battle for the podium between AA Gaming and Atom Kev to see who will take second and who will take third. Adam on his own world, nothing he has to worry about. 9.6 seconds in front. Almost 10-second gap Adam has. That Berto safety car played perfectly for him.
Yeah, I was just actually having a look at the penalties for his second. I think actually Adam might actually win our race today.
Yeah, Adam's definitely gonna win this one. Yeah, penalty is only 6 seconds. A-Gaming has only 3 seconds. Atom Kev now has got a 3 seconds more. Has just got 3 more seconds of penalty. So this is gonna help A-Gaming to hold him to that P2. Not so much pressure for him now.
I really do
Going
hope
down.
Adam Kev actually does win this race. You know, it'll be a good.
Adam Kev?
Yeah, I really hope he actually does win this race because it'll be a good redemption story compared to what happened last week. And yellow flags in Sector 2.
Atom Kev now has closed into A-Gaming. Still a bit behind the DRS. 1 second is on that limit. Let's see if he managed to get 9 tenths now. 1 second again. By some thousands only, he's gonna miss that DRS. A-Gaming did a very good job holding him behind. Now John Fans back on the attack. Flames also on the attack.
Yeah, at the moment it's just pretty much a close battle between John Clems and Adam Kev at the moment.
And we'll see how this goes into the final lap. We are already about to start that. We are now with Adam, just lapped Eckert. Now into the final lap of the race. Adam already built a 10-second gap between him and A-Gaming. Now we'll see the last attack. John Fans will have an Atom Kev. Nothing he has really to save on this lap of ERS. He still won't win a place because of those 17-second time penalties. At the moment, Adam's gonna take 26 points on this race. He still holds that fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, and if he can hold the, keep himself as close as he can to AA Gaming, he will definitely, I think, possibly actually get the podium, first spot on the podium, I think. Maybe.
On board with Adam into the last corner after winning at Japan. He's gonna take his second win of the season, second ever win at FRL2. Now the checker flag receives Adam. Adam wins the Mexican Grand Prix. A-Gaming is gonna take P2 on this race. Atom Kev completes the podium. Flames take P4 because of penalty. John Fans takes P5. Ash gonna cross the finish line on P4 because of Flames and John Fans penalties. Now Sweaty Sagar is gonna take P7 of this race. Is gonna be able to get the place. Yes, he will. P7 for Elch. Sweaty Sagar is demoted into P8. Flash now with no penalties but very far behind. Let's see where he finishes this race. P9 for Flash. Dark Lord finally is gonna be able to score at least 1 point. complete chaos today on Mexico. Adam is the one who's gonna win in all that carnage we had today.
Man, that was absolute carnage, this race. I was not expecting that many safety cars. But we do have a slight battle in the... Ooh, I'm not sure. Johnny gets 11th, so I think that might put Echo P12 maybe? Wait for the final standings.
Yeah, exactly. Echoes has taken P12. Johnny Boy takes P11. Very crazy race. Not sure if this was maybe even the craziest race on all this championship. There is Adam winning the race. Second win of the season. Atom Kev takes P3. A Gaming takes P2. Definitely would have been a very difficult result to predict. A complete unexpected result.
Oh yeah,
but well, that's...
I wasn't expecting a result like that.
Yeah, that's all thanks to all the carnage that went on. As we remember, Nox, Atom Kev were the ones fighting for the win at the start. We also had Dark Lord. We had even Ash, who started on P2, I think. Yes. We have a lot of people who could have won this race, but, well, Carnage finally has let Adam, who started on P9, which we didn't realize, we just did when the stops, that virtual safety car came out. We just realized about him that he could won this race, and well, finally he did. So yeah, complete unexpected result. Many people could have won, and well, finally it's Adam who's taking the win today. Second ever win on FRL.
Yeah, and let's not forget about Atom Kev at the moment, man. You know, compared to what happened last week in the United States, and for him to come into this race here and pretty much almost suffer the same thing and get himself onto the third spot on the podium. That's quite a comeback story for this race.
Yeah, very great job by Atom Kev. Had to recover places many times. Was down in the grid many times, and yeah, finally managed to take that P3. So it's been a very moved race for him.
Yeah, and that just goes to show that, you know, persistence pretty much always pays off.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
How do I know? Wait, how do they get people into the restaurant?
Oh, I think they've already done it.
So we've currently got 2 people in the party chat that we're on the podium. We'll see if we might be able to try and get Adam in here.
Well, Adam's already left the lobby, but well, we are going to talk to Atom Kev and to A Gaming. Well, hey, Gaming, congratulations on your P2 today. I think, well, I have to ask, I think that Bertol's safety car complicated you a bit since you couldn't pit because you already had passed the pit lane. I think that's what's happened, right?
Yeah, yeah, it came out at a difficult time, but had to just say it is what it is and keep trucking on.
So what can you tell us also about your battle? You had very strong battle with Flash and Adam, I think, or with John Fans, one of the Mercedes guys. You made a very aggressive move into the end of Sector 1 at the last DRS, at the second DRS straight. So can you talk about us about a bit of your battle?
Yeah, well, I got real like full trust in the two Mercedes and Adam, but I knew that I had a chance to get past him. Um, I saw that I was turning on the racing line, and I tried to weave at the last second, so hopefully there was no contact. But all in all, I think we all put a good, strong, aggressive battle, which we all like to see.
And what could you say about the race itself? It was very crazy. We that were watching all the race, we saw four safety cars plus the virtual safety car. It was very crazy. It was a race to survive. So what can you say us about that?
I think you just said it there. I think it was a survival of the fittest. I think everyone had their moments, but in the end, the cars that were left standing showed what skill can really be on show for the division. We've all got our good and bad days, but I think in the end it was entertaining, and that's what you want.
Yeah, it was definitely entertaining from our perspective. What do you think your toughest battle would have been tonight, AA?
Oh, I don't think I could just have one. There was a couple of battles with Adam. He was lurking from behind, and then the two Mercedes, Fletch and John. They always put up a good battle. So may not have been the strongest track because usually they're a couple of tenths ahead of me. So I knew that I just had to be a little bit more aggressive than usual to hold my place, and I think it paid off for me.
Yeah, that's quite good to hear. Atom Kev, can you hear us, or have you got your mic connected?
Yeah, I'm there.
Ah, sweet. So, how does third compared to where you finished last week? How does it feel?
Uh, last week was the USA Grand Prix where I won, so it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
This time the qualifying wasn't my best qualifying. I invalidated, was a bit slow. I knew I had pace to win this race, but just got unlucky at the first safety car restart.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, dropped down to last place, but still recovered into the podium places, which is pretty good. So I'm quite happy with that result.
Yeah, it's definitely always a good feel when you know, have an incident where you're at the back and then you are able to come back and get yourself back onto the podium. It's always a good feel for that.
Adam Kev, now I'm going to ask you, you stopped at that last safety car for mediums. I thought you were trying to go to the end. Then when the virtual safety car came out, you decided to pit for softs. So you thought those mediums were not going to go to the end finally?
No, I knew I could manage those tires to the end. It would be difficult, but I saw the guys in front of me go into the pits, and I knew under VSC they just don't have, I think, about 8 seconds difference. So they would just catch up to me instantly with their fresh softs and overtake me without a problem. So I decided to go into the pit instead. I would still have a chance to keep up and then overtake me.
Well, that victory is definitely not bad. It's a very good point. Still a podium, 15 points for the championship. You had a very good battle with A Gaming at the end, with also Flames and one of the Mercedes guys. I don't remember who exactly it was, but yeah, it was very good.
Shaky, shaky.
Yeah, these guys. I was talking with AA at the last lap in the party. Um, I thought maybe if he went off track and got a second time penalty, maybe I could still get second place. We just kept it together. It was clean as hell.
Yeah, that's the one thing with
What
the.
can you say us about? What can you say us about the start of the race? Mexico is always very aggressive start. You managed to get 2 places, so can you tell us about your experience?
Uh, yeah, I think the start was pretty quick. The lights went off pretty quick, so no one was really ready except me. I was ready. So I got a really good start, good run. I went on the outside of a Ferrari, I think. I don't know. Into the first corner. Then all of a sudden, someone spun Ash, the racing car, which uh, which put me into second place. So I was a bit lucky.
Well, I don't have any more questions to ask, I don't think. So I think that concludes the drivers' interviews, I think. Any other questions you might want to ask, David?
No, I think I'm fine. I think that's all.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, thank you for your time, guys. Thanks, A Gaming. Thanks, Atom Kev. Unfortunately, our race winner Adam's not able to be with us on these interviews, but well, congratulations to him. If he watches the stream later, congratulations to you for your second win on this championship. Hoping many more for you. Well, as you said, Stuart, that completes our interviews and that also completes our stream. So thanks everyone for racing, for watching our stream, and well, we'll be back next weekend for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Every time more close to the end of the season.
Yeah, we'll see everyone next time. Until then, peace.
Goodbye.